everybody. So before this video starts, if you're on the phone version and you want to see the computer version, it's on my other channel, Neo Negative Rider. If you want to see the phone version and you're on the computer version, it's on Rider Evermore. I'll leave a link in the description for both videos so you can go find the other one you want to watch. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Now, originally I was going to do Pokemon Creation D&D on the side, but I decided I'll just put regular gameplay instead, because honestly, I don't think you want to watch 2 videos of typing and words, and I know it could be a lot fucking for the brain, so one has gameplay, the other one just has regular video. I'll be taking the Pokemon D&D and maybe making Pokemon D&D shorts, where I'm going to create 2 Pokemon D&D regions, one based around Samurai and Bushido codes, and the other one based around seafaring and pirates and all that stuff, and I thought it's going to be pretty fun for me to have some creativity. And I'll post little shorts about it on one of the channels. Also, if you haven't noticed, I have a new shirt that I bought, Kingdom Hearts. I had this personalized. I got like some fan art and just added it to a shirt. That's it. I like it. Now, before this video starts, I recommend turning down the volume a little bit because I do have music that's going to be playing. And also, be ready for a long video. I tried to make this as long as possible and give you guys a good amount of content. So hopefully there's enough for you guys. What else am I forgetting? I'm kind of struggling to remember what I was trying to say. Next video is going to be, that I'm going to work on now, is going to be Shira Emiya and his past life as Sora. So kind of be ready for that, because I have a concept, I have the idea, and I'm slowly about to put it together that you're going to love really soon. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and hope you have a wonderful day. Till then, later guys.
Are you ready?
What the hell?
He was running for my papa. Jumping up.
Okay, let's play a game for old time's sake. Feel free to relax, calm your senses. There's no point to think for an exit. But agree to help our friend, locking me in a void with no end. Don't you feel the when you're playing? Where's the fun in wasting another's time? You can really expect me to play on your game. I'll make it on my own way. Sonic. to my hand. To the kaleidoscope, watch it be right back. Clean money, your final loop, watch it start to crack.
You try to touch me up and down, but I'm still standing here, praying to the opponent's words. Like a fiend.
Watch the stars collide and burn away this life, this world will die. May all cleanse my eternal sight.
The best scene in the Sonic movie.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my live stream. Today we're destroying robots. Step 1. Sweet.
Perfection priceless.
Like glistening diamonds.
Be what your mind desires.
All the style, the prince of my skin is mine.
You know yourself fast. Rise above the rest. Place your best as the sparks go down history. Feel the wind that's blowing through the air. You're still shouting kids without a care to make you see.
Every fall that's after, change my destiny. I'm kinda ever research all the
Won't you run along with me?
One more think about dream, I'm not this. What's with all you trying to swing me? You'll find your truth at the end of your life. I was dying to keep up the pace. Just reset it and from this day.
I'll expose you to every fear you thought just couldn't be true. What will you do?
Maybe you just said I told her that she's not so good, don't let it go.
Your time is due. I'll make monsters you can see and burn away your skin and you will see how this one has fallen. Waste my time, I will let you die. One more chance is all I need to make him mine. Look up on his terror, gaze upon it, made my image. Would you lend your puppet strings to he who runs this body split? All I want is mine to take. No one else can have a say. No more pretending like I'll never know to what you say. Off the eggs across your ribs, you built a something rotten. You piece together all your thoughts and make a freak inside of you. We had time to sing and dance, may I quiz me, you're not dead. When do I feel your hand? No, no. Welcome home, familiar stenches wreck your nose, don't you know? I am God and you're alone.
Don't scare me no more. So if you
To and fro, we will go. So won't you join us in our wicked little fascinations, lavish shedding, symphoratic exultation, bar performance, far surprised your reputation stay.
This might not end well.
We become nerds of matter. Does that really make us killers? Dynasties and broken letters, creepy stares and endless thriller. Be there for the viewers, but their smiles lost their heart and soul. Put a method to the madness, all I need is full control. Dear viewer, won't you listen to the cries of all the dead and heartbreaking? That's just how I am, built up. Your abominations, learn to love them. After all, it's your creation, isn't it? The cycle of the beings, to kill and never knowing peace. Maybe once the pain is long subsided, they can have a heart and maybe you recognize it. Look at our choices, neither of them use our voices. So as long as you choose, I'll die for you. Freedom's all around the destiny, it's the end. So don't play pretend, no more false pretend. In a lucid paradise, you come here to break the time. I'll make you protagonist. After we play hide and seek, leave your sorrow by the entrance. You're already on the exit, rocks are falling from the sky. All you can feel is sunshine. Let's play a game for old time's sake. Let's play a game, are you ready? Welcome to my back door, this place was built for you. Who's always hungry for more? That's why this is round 2. Your world's a mirror of yourself and never the other way around. In your head lies all of their cries. Free will always have a price. I'll make you a part of me, even though you're another piece. Coming at the sky above your head, holding your hand to the death, falling to the next step. But decide to the genocide and stop, and it's still only blame when you go to hell. In the end, you're the one to raise your hand. That's gotta rid of a chance to give you a chance to meet your soul. Already in your mind, together we're gonna die. When we seek, we always find, no matter if we raise some trust. I'm already in your mind. When we seek, we always find, no matter if we raise some trust.
Right, we should hurry.
Ah! I'm afraid of lightning! I think it worked.
Yeah, let's go.
Ah!
Hi, me.
Maybe if you got rid of that Sonic 06 NPC looking haircut, you might get some Uber. Oh, better yet, maybe Rouge will call your sorry butt if she ever stops playing with Knuckles' Emerald, if you know what I mean. Sega!
Destroyed, but we can blow this joint and head home. We did it, dude.
We? I don't remember you fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
kills you, you're all gonna die.
I'm sorry, why is this 4-year-old speaking to me?
I'm 10, you bald bastard.
Erica!
Just a fact.
Ask for a sub.
I'd like to, but I don't happen to have the Chaos Emeralds with me right now.
Where are they?
Well, I kinda got into this fight out in space, and the bad guy was gonna take them from me, so I sent him away.
You finally had all 7 Chaos Emeralds together? And you threw them away?
Exactly.
Are you crazy? What am I gonna do?
You mean Amy Rose? What's she gonna do? Teach me a valuable lesson on friendship?
I mean, you could use some tutoring. No, she's quick-witted. She has sharp reflexes.
Henry, hi. Mark!
What?
Amy gets back today.
No, not today.
No, today.
No, she's supposed to come in tomorrow.
No, what day does she come back?
Monday.
Today's Monday. We gotta clean.
Oh, God.
We gotta clean. It's a mess.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Name 3 makeup brands. Ilia, Makeup Forever, Patrick Ta. Who is she? Who's who? The glorious bitch you're cheating on me with. Wait, name 3 more. Roll, Summer Friday, Milk. Oh! So you're fucking a clean girl. I have a sister. Your sister is a stud. That bitch looks like Lena Waithe and surely is not wearing no damn clean girl makeup. Give me a name. Am I not right? The answer's right. You are dead ass motherfucking wrong for knowing that though.
You are the powerful, hammer-wielding warrior? You hardly look the part. Most impressive, Miss Rose.
Literally, right?
Oh no! 2 of them!
Sonic, wait up. She's falling behind again.
Trouble keeping up with us, Rose?
Sorry, guys. I guess I'm not used to running so much. Oh, I should just take the other weights off.
Other weights? You have more of those things on you?
Yep. These are way heavier, actually. They give me leverage to swing my hammer harder, but they clash with my outfit.
Part of an Oreo is the black cookie part, and not the frosting part. Deal with it.
Darkness without light is an abyss. Light without darkness is blinding. You cannot have a coin with one side.
Yo, Socrates! It's a fucking cookie!
that he made you suffer? That he's tried to destroy you multiple times? How could you even suggest leniency for him after all that?
You tried to destroy me in the past too, remember? You even tried to obliterate an entire planet. So, what? You want me to take you out with Eggman? After all, if he can't be forgiven, can you?
Gun funded the research that created you.
Shoot the lights out.
Yes, they wanted the ultimate weapon.
Till it's bright out.
And when they got you, they sealed you away for 50 years.
Oh, just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
All women are queens, Sonic. You can't treat them like objects, you head.
If she breathes, she's a
Fuck you! Fuck both of you! Shut the fuck up! Why are you guys yelling at each other right now? We're trying to fix your goddamn eye!
I just want to go back home and get myself a fucking McWhopper from Burger King, even though I don't fucking like Burger King, and Burger King is shit!
Did you know Silver started a garden? In the IDW comics, after the conflict with Neo Metal Sonic, Silver decided to start a vegetable garden as the future he came from lacked in pretty much any plant life. However, his initial attempts only resulted in failure. That is, until Blaze began to help. Realizing that the soil had been poisoned by the weapons Eggman used during the events of Sonic Forces, she turned the top layer of the garden to ash, with them subsequently using that to fertilize the soil. The two worked together, and through time, patience, as well as listening to and providing for the plants, the garden eventually blooms, and since then the garden has become a recurring location in the IDW comics, with practically every member of the Restoration having been seen tending to it.
Get this. Let me get this straight. Dumbass! You have a fully reloaded shotgun.
Are you ready? Multi-day dreading Sorwa Muda. Choose me for questioning your true intent. That face to also say that my friend. Realize that what a joke. When you're looking around, nothing's not as it seems. Seems like no one's you're lying. What's getting ugly? Be not afraid, it's all okay. Let's play a game for old time's sake. Feel free to remain strong your senses. There's no point to think for an exit, but a creative way to help often lock me in a void with no one. Don't you feel that when you're playing? Where's the fun in wasting another's time? You can't really expect me to play you in your game. I'll make it on my own way. Sonic in my code, we run away. Still miss your only striking. See no fear, no source until they shine. See no fear, no weapons till the end.
Have a nice fall, you stupid bitch!
your success. Rise above the rest. Place your best as the sparks go down. History, feel the wind that's blowing through the air. You're still shouting kids without a care. And you see every fallback after I change my destiny. Whatever we said, won't you run along with me?
Oh wow, today's weather looks just like you, June. Shitty.
The forecast did say things were gonna get wet. I'm sure that'll be a first for you.
Oh yes, several inches of rain, I heard. Can you imagine that? More than 1 inch.
You know, I think I'm having trouble. Maybe if you moved a little bit that way into oncoming traffic, the entire world and I would have the peace and quiet necessary to envision such a thing.
I would, but then who would take care of our dear Tomo? What would she do without her best friend? She wouldn't have anyone left to talk to, hang out with, or walk her home during a storm. Oh, how I'd miss the way she'd say, "Chotomate kudasai."
Oh shit, you didn't melt. Wizard of Oz lied to me.
I hate you.
I hate you more.
Welcome home, familiar stenches wreck your nose, don't you know? I am God and you're alone. To and fro, we will go. So won't you join us in our wicked little fascinations, lavish, shedding, symphoratic exaltation, bar performance, far surprise, true reputation, stay a while, have a smile, entertainment.
How do you guys wear those things? Can't even run with them on. On the contrary, it took some practice, but I can keep up with Sonic in mine. Mine are useful for climbing, digging, and combat. Plus, they're sexy. I just like mine because they make me feel taller. Taller, huh? Notice anything, Sonic? Huh?
Masterpiece out of the ones that needed oddities. Await the ones for waiting patiently. Let me have a moment of your time and you will see. We make it learn to matter. Does that really make us killers? Dynasties and broken letters, creepy stares and endless thriller. Be there for the viewers, but their smiles lost their heart and soul. Put them at the
Bruh, you know what I was thinking, bruh? If your leg get cut off, would it hurt? Duh. How though? Cause your leg got cut off, fool. Where you gonna feel the pain? In your leg. Exactly, bruh. How you gonna feel the pain in your leg if your leg is gone?
Freedom, time around with destiny, it's the end. So don't play pretend, no more false pretense. In a lucid paradise, you come here to break the time. I'll make you protagonist after we play hide and seek. Leave your sorrow by the entrance, you're already on the exit. Rocks are falling from the sky, all you can feel is sunshine. Let's play a game for all time's sake. Let's play a game, are you ready? Welcome to my back door, this place was built for you. Who's always hungry for more, that's why this is round 2. Your world's a mirror of yourself and never the other way around. In your head lies all of their cries. Dream will always have a price. I'll make you a part of me, even though you're another piece. Hoping I just have the sky above your head, holding your hands to the death, falling to the next step. But the sign didn't with the genocide itself, and it's still only lame when you go to hell. In the end, you're the one to raise your hand. I just gotta ready for chance to give you a chance to meet your soul already in your mind. Together we're gonna die. When we sleep, we always find no matter if we.
You! You've caused a lot of trouble for me today, you know that?
Oh, you think so? Let me down, and I'll really show you what I can do.
Keep workshopping those comebacks, Lima. Your desperation is showing.
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2.
What a joke!
I am Dr. Eggman, your new genius overlord. Get a load of this.
Characters who, okay, now I gotta. So, Infinite. In light of recent memes putting him on Fraud Watch, some people might assume John actually has a chance here. I'd just like to point out that this dude literally jumped Sonic in the first 10 seconds of the game and took over the world. Like, trust me, he sucks, but he doesn't suck that bad. What's funny is, dude doesn't even need to do it himself. Oh sure, he could increase gravity to the point Sonic Team couldn't move, and make a fake sun kill everyone, but why bother? He could just make a shit ton of John clones and have him kill himself. The end. Now, to be fair, he also suffers from a terrible case of smug dumbass. Case in point, letting the guy who's beaten the creator of your main power source go because he's of no threat to us. The result?
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
See, this is why you went out to a thwomp. Now, is this enough for John to get the win? Hell no. This thing fucks with reality. The only reason he lost in both cases is because someone else fucked with reality. Look at it this way. If Infinite dies to a thwomp, John dies to one of those Goomba shoe things.
so he can't draw power from it. I'll keep him busy.
Are you nuts? He'll crush you.
Only if he catches me first.
Yes.
I am the ultimate overlord, Metal Sonic. I'll crush you. I am the real Sonic.
Alright, tall, blue, and handsome. Imitation is flattery, but unfortunately, that doesn't erase the shoe mark on my chest. So, how do you want this to go down?
You want a raise?
No! Just don't cry when you're eating my dust.
God, he's a different level of corny.
So do we intervene, or...
Box, one of the things you have to learn about being a warrior is to never interfere with the new world.
Oh, come on! Don't tell me that's all that you got.
Nah, I'm just getting started.
So am I.
Konnichiwa! Wow, talk about a speed run.
Okay, let's get this party started! No, not you. It's showtime!
Overkill button!
light and burn away this life, this world will die. May all you cleanse by our eternal sight. You can't run from your demise.
Perfection priceless.
We what your mind desires. You know yourself down. Rise above the rest. Place your best gun. The spawns go down. History. Feel the wind that's blowing through the air. You still shout and kiss without a care that you see. Won't you run along with me? Welcome home, familiar stenches wreck your nose, don't you know? I am God and you're alone. To and fro, we will go. So won't you join us in our wicked little fascinations, lavish, shedding, separating, exaltation, bar performance, far surprised, your reputation, stay a while, have a smile, entertainment. Make a masterpiece out of the ones that needed oddities. Await the ones for winning patient. Let me have a moment of your time and you will see. We can learn to matter, doesn't really make us killers. Dynasties and broken letters, creepy stares and endless thriller. Be there for the viewers, but their smiles lost their heart and soul. Put a method to the madness, all I need is full control.